Have you ever caught yourself reflecting on how your body doesn't operate the way it once did? Those flashes of desire that used to ignite so easily now require more nurturing. Or perhaps intimacy feels less urgent than before, yet there's still a spark simmering quietly beneath the surface. If you're past the age of 60, you've likely started to notice these subtle changes. Erections that lack the firmness they once had, a sex drive that ebbs and flows, or a soft, persistent yearning for closeness that lingers throughout your day. Remember, you're certainly not the only one experiencing these changes. They're a normal part of aging. As we age, our bodies undergo undeniable changes. Hormonal shifts, slowed circulation, and evolving life rhythms all play a part. But here's something you won't often hear. This phase isn't a downfall. It's a metamorphosis. It's not the end of your sex life, but potentially the beginning of its most meaningful and fulfilling chapter. There's hope for a satisfying sex life in your later years. In this video, we'll explore 6 crucial things every man over 60 should understand about his health and sexuality. You'll learn how your heart and habits influence arousal, why self-pleasure is more than a physical act, and how human connection can revitalize your inner spirit. Make sure to stay with us until the end, because within these insights are science-supported strategies and a shift in perspective that could transform your later years into a time of deep intimacy and contentment you may never have thought possible. Before we get started, if you're enjoying this video so far, liking it would mean a lot and help spread this important message. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so and turn on notifications so you never miss our content. Comment 1 if you find it helpful, or 0 if it's not, so that we can improve future videos. Let's dive in. Aging introduces complex shifts in sexual desire, performance, and intimacy, shaped by a blend of biological, emotional, and relational influences. These changes are an inevitable part of life and are most commonly driven by hormonal fluctuations and physical evolution. In men, one of the main contributing factors is the gradual reduction in testosterone, which typically starts in the late 30s or early 40s and decreases by roughly 1% each year. This can lead to lowered libido, slower sexual arousal, and less frequent or weaker erections, often made worse by reduced circulation. For women, menopause brings about a decline in estrogen and progesterone, which affects vaginal moisture, tissue, flexibility, and comfort during intimacy. Desire may also shift, though this varies widely from person to person based on individual biology and psychological makeup. Aging also impacts muscle tone and stamina, and chronic illnesses like heart disease or arthritis can place physical limits on sexual activity. Medications frequently used in older age, such as antidepressants or blood pressure drugs, may further dampen sexual function. However, these physical and hormonal shifts shouldn't be seen as negative. They're a natural part of getting older, not signs of failure. Culture tends to glorify youthful sexuality for its spontaneity and energy. Yet this perspective ignores the deeper, more textured intimacy that age can bring. As we age, we often gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our partners, which can lead to a more fulfilling sexual experience. Older adults often experience a richer kind of sexual connection, one that centers more on emotional depth and shared trust than on pure performance. The result is a more communicative, secure, and exploratory experience with your partner. Shifting focus away from penetrative sex can open up new possibilities like sensual touch, prolonged foreplay, or just being emotionally close. These experiences can deepen bonds and heighten mutual pleasure in ways that youthful sexuality sometimes overlooks. Studies show that older adults who adjust through honest conversations, patience, and sometimes medical help, like hormone therapy or lubricants, often enjoy satisfying sex well into their later years. It all begins with rethinking what intimacy means. If you're experiencing persistent issues with sexual function or desire, don't hesitate to seek help from a healthcare professional. They can provide guidance and support to help you maintain a healthy and satisfying sex life as you age. By changing how you view aging, you can welcome this phase as a time to redefine what passion looks and feels like. Simple adjustments, like using pillows for support, trying different positions, or choosing times of day when energy is highest, can enhance comfort and pleasure. Communication with your partner about your needs and desires is also key to maintaining a satisfying sex life as you age. Emotional connection becomes even more important with age, often intensifying desire in a way that surpasses physicality. Shared memories and mutual vulnerability become powerful aphrodisiacs that make intimacy more meaningful. Your emotional connection with your partner is a vital part of your sexual well-being. Even as your body changes, your capacity for passion and closeness remains intact, just expressed through the lens of life experience and wisdom. Rather than fading, sexuality evolves into something more profound and intentional. If you're still here and enjoying these insights, leave a 1 in the comments so I know you're with us, and don't forget to subscribe and enable notifications to stay informed as we continue sharing helpful content. Now, let's keep going. The link between your general health and your sexual vitality is stronger than many people realize. Your physical health underpins your ability to feel desire, perform sexually, and find satisfaction in intimacy. Sexual well-being is not a standalone concept. It relies on everything from heart health and hormonal stability to brain function and emotional resilience. When these systems work in harmony, a fulfilling sex life becomes more accessible. But when health issues arise, whether chronic disease, lifestyle-related problems, or medication side effects, they can seriously affect your ability to enjoy sex. The relationship between these factors is often layered and complex. Take heart health, for example. A well-functioning cardiovascular system ensures adequate blood flow, which is critical for sexual arousal. The heart pumps oxygen-rich blood throughout the body, including the pelvic region. For men, this blood flow is essential for achieving and maintaining erections. For women, circulation supports arousal by increasing sensitivity and natural lubrication, both of which contribute to overall comfort and enjoyment. When arteries become narrowed or hardened due to conditions like high blood pressure or high cholesterol, blood flow is restricted. This can lead to reduced arousal and make sexual responses less satisfying or harder to achieve. Engaging in regular aerobic exercise, such as walking, swimming, or biking, can strengthen heart function, boost circulation, and improve sexual performance as a result. It's one of the most effective tools for preserving sexual health. The endocrine and metabolic systems also play a crucial role. Diabetes, for instance, is a known disruptor of sexual function, High glucose levels can damage nerves and blood vessels, leading to reduced sensation and impaired arousal. Men with diabetes may struggle with erectile dysfunction, while women may experience dryness or difficulty climaxing. Hormonal imbalances, like low testosterone in men or fluctuating estrogen in women, can further diminish sexual interest. Obesity adds another layer of complication by contributing to fatigue, poor body image, and reduced stamina, all of which can interfere with sexual confidence and interest. These overlapping factors create a challenging cycle. Medications commonly prescribed for other conditions can also interfere with sexual health. Antidepressants, especially SSRIs like fluoxetine or sertraline, often reduce sexual desire and delay, or block orgasm altogether. Even medications like antihistamines, used for allergies, can dry out mucous membranes, causing discomfort during intercourse. Blood pressure drugs, such as beta blockers, may hinder the vascular responses required for arousal. In some cases, even over-the-counter products like decongestants can reduce blood flow subtly, affecting performance. It's important to consult a healthcare provider to discuss alternatives or additions that may help balance side effects. Fortunately, many health-related sexual challenges can be addressed through lifestyle improvements. Eating a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, healthy fats, and lean protein can help regulate blood pressure and stabilize hormones. Quitting smoking and limiting alcohol can vastly improve circulation and nerve responsiveness, directly supporting sexual performance. Exercise not only boosts endorphins but also improves self-image and energy, making intimacy more appealing. Mental health also plays a crucial role. Chronic stress or depression can lead to a drop in libido by increasing cortisol, which suppresses sexual desire and hormone balance. Seeking therapy or using mindfulness techniques can counteract this. A comprehensive approach to health can make a tremendous difference. Routine checkups can catch issues like prediabetes or hypertension before they become serious. Early intervention is key to preserving sexual wellness. Tailored changes, such as pelvic floor exercises to improve sexual response or strategic dietary changes, can restore vitality and confidence. Even simple, honest conversations with your doctor can lead to meaningful solutions. Taking charge of your overall health doesn't just benefit your sex life. It restores your sense of vitality, confidence, and connection. The result is a more satisfying and empowered intimate experience. If you're still with us, leave a 2 in the comments. We appreciate your time and hope you'll subscribe and turn on the bell to stay up to date with our upcoming videos. Now let's keep moving. Masturbation, often labeled self-pleasure, is a perfectly normal and beneficial practice that supports emotional and psychological wellness. It goes far beyond physical release, acting as a form of self-respect and emotional care. One of its most well-known benefits is stress reduction. When you engage in self-pleasure, your brain releases hormones like dopamine, endorphins, and oxytocin, natural chemicals that lift your mood and ease anxiety. These hormones effectively counteract cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone, calming your nervous system and helping you relax. It's a simple and private way to de-stress, particularly helpful in today's hectic world. Masturbation can also support better sleep. The body's post-orgasmic response includes increased drowsiness and reduced mental alertness, making it easier to fall into deep and restorative rest after climax. This effect can be especially valuable for people who experience difficulty sleeping. Without the need for medication, self-pleasure provides a natural, gentle method to improve your sleep quality and overall restfulness. Beyond relaxation, masturbation also encourages self-discovery. Exploring what brings you pleasure enhances body awareness and fosters a healthy sense of sexuality, replacing shame with curiosity and empowerment. This deeper self-knowledge often builds confidence, helping you feel more at ease in your skin. That confidence tends to ripple into other areas of life, strengthening relationships and improving communication. It's also worth noting that the endorphins released during self-pleasure can act as pain relievers. They help ease headaches, muscle tension, and menstrual cramps, offering a natural method of managing minor aches and pains. For those in relationships, self-pleasure can enhance intimacy by helping individuals identify what they enjoy. This insight allows for clearer communication with partners, resulting in more satisfying sexual experiences together. Even during times of solitude or in strained relationships, masturbation keeps people connected to their sexuality. It preserves that sense of joy and exploration, rather than allowing intimacy to become a source of frustration. As bodies age and change, self-pleasure becomes a vital tool for adjusting with curiosity instead of fear. It provides a safe environment to explore what works now, maintaining a sense of vitality and pleasure throughout life. In short, masturbation is not just a momentary indulgence. It's a robust, holistic practice that strengthens mental health, fosters emotional security, and reinforces intimacy, both with oneself and with others. Staying connected through volunteering at local events or using technology to keep in touch with loved ones far away can significantly reduce the impact of loneliness. These types of interactions help build emotional strength and lead to a life that's fuller and more fulfilling. While comfort on our terms certainly has value, it's the mix of solitude and meaningful relationships that keeps our well-being strong as we grow older. If you're still with me and appreciating this content, type the number 3 in the comments so I know you're watching. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Your support makes it possible for us to keep creating content that informs and inspires. Now let's continue by looking at physical care and how it relates to pleasure. Taking care of your body intentionally supports sexual health and heightens physical pleasure, helping maintain energy and responsiveness. Regular movement, such as walking briskly, practicing yoga, or doing targeted pelvic floor workouts like Kegels, plays an essential role in this process. These actions help boost circulation, energize the body, and enhance the muscles that support sexual functioning. Kegel exercises, in particular, are extremely effective for both women and men as they help tone the pelvic floor, which can lead to better control, stronger sensations, and even more satisfying orgasms. To experience real benefits, aim for around 20 to 30 minutes of moderate physical activity on most days of the week. Making this part of your lifestyle can have a meaningful effect on overall wellness. In addition to exercise, staying hydrated is key to maintaining sexual health, as water intake affects the body's natural lubrication. Experts typically suggest drinking about 2 liters or 8 cups daily, adjusted for your requirements. Proper hydration helps keep tissues supple and reduces dryness that might affect comfort during intimacy. But when water isn't enough, high-quality lubricants can make a noticeable difference. Water-based lubricants are versatile and good for general use, while silicone-based ones offer a longer-lasting glide. Trying out different kinds can help individuals or couples find what best suits their needs. To further deepen intimate experiences, using sensory elements can awaken and expand your body's ability to feel pleasure. Massage oils with calming or invigorating scents, like lavender or ylang-ylang, can enhance relaxation and create a sensual setting. Soaking in a warm bath with Epsom salts or essential oils can help release muscle tension and boost blood flow to sensitive areas. These rituals can set a comforting and romantic mood before intimacy. Simple additions such as soft lighting, warm towels, or textured fabrics can enhance touch, sight, and scent, leading to a more immersive experience. Engaging all the senses contributes to a fuller and more connected moment of pleasure. These small but impactful practices create a solid base of physical well-being, amplifying the sense of connection, ease, and satisfaction during intimate times. We continue through life. How we experience pleasure naturally evolves, adapting to changes in our bodies, thoughts, and emotions. While younger years may bring immediate arousal, aging invites a slower, more intentional kind of intimacy. This shift isn't a loss, but rather a chance to explore more deeply. Whether alone or with a partner, pleasure starts to become about emotional closeness, thoughtful connection, and meaningful presence. This change allows us to tap into new sources of fulfillment. Emotional and mental arousal begin to play a more central role, and imagination becomes a valuable part of the experience. Talking openly about desires, worries, or fantasies, whether with a partner or during self-reflection, can lead to greater emotional and physical closeness. Words carry power, sparking sensations and building anticipation. Touch, too, evolves and can be reimagined. What once brought pleasure might need adjustment, encouraging new techniques and rhythms that suit your current stage of life. Trying out different types of touch, whether softer or firmer, or using a slower tempo, allows the body to become a new landscape for pleasure. Curiosity and openness can lead to surprising discoveries. Enhancing intimacy with tools such as lubricants, massage devices, or simple household items like feathers or scarves can add fresh sensations and elevate familiar experiences into something new. What matters most is keeping a sense of play, letting go of rigid expectations about what intimacy should look like. Create space for joy, laughter, and spontaneity. A flexible, creative mindset transforms intimacy into something organic and evolving. With this approach, pleasure becomes not just achievable, but deeply nourishing at any age. And there you have it, 6 meaningful insights into health, sexuality, and connection for men over 60. We've explored how aging reshapes passion, how your lifestyle affects arousal, and how self-pleasure is a powerful form of care. We've also seen the importance of staying socially connected and how simple practices like walking or using the right lubricant can greatly enhance your experience. This isn't about chasing youth, but rather about embracing a new phase of life with openness and confidence. It's a chance to grow into intimacy with more depth and understanding. Now I'd love to hear from you. What part of this message stuck with you the most? Was it a link between health and sex, the benefits of self-discovery, or a new technique you're excited to explore? Leave a comment below and share one idea you're planning to bring into your life. Your insight could be exactly what someone else in this community needs to hear. If this video resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Your encouragement helps us continue producing content that uplifts and empowers. Thank you so much for watching. Here's to living every season of life with enthusiasm, grace, and heart. We'll see you in the next one.